Hello everyone, my name is Shubham Pandey and today's topic is online poker legal in India? Introduction. In recent years, online poker has emerged as a captivating pastime, drawing the intrigue and enthusiasm of countless individuals across India. This presentation aims to peel back the layers of complexity shrouding the legal framework governing online poker in the Indian context. Online poker, a digital iteration of the timeless card game, presents a virtual arena where players can engage in poker duels through the World Wide Web. It enables connections with opponents hailing from different corners of India and even the far reaches of the globe. The appeal of online poker stems from its inherent accessibility, offering the convenience to partake in thrilling matches from the comfort of one's own home, and the excitement of pitting one's skill and strategic acumen against a diverse array of fellow enthusiasts. The central point of contention surrounding the legality of online poker in India centers on the long standing debate over skill versus chance. In stark contrast to games purely driven by chance like slot machines or roulette, poker stands as a game deeply rooted in skill, strategy, and decision making. This essential distinction sets poker apart within the realm of legal considerations, adding layers of complexity to the discussion. What is online poker? Online poker can be defined as a virtual adaptation of the traditional card game known as poker. This digital manifestation enables individuals to partake in poker games facilitated through internet-based platform, fostering connection among participants irrespective of their geographical location. Online poker leverages technology to enable remote gameplay. It is important to underscore that this digital format does not fundamentally alter the core principle of poker, such as card combination rules and strategies, but rather adapts them to an online environment. Furthermore, the accessibility of online poker platform transcends geographical boundaries, allowing players to engage in games with opponents from diverse locations. This aspect presents unique legal challenges as it often involves the interaction of players residing in various jurisdictions, each governed by its own set of laws and regulations related to gambling and online gaming. It is vital to acknowledge that its digital nature can introduce complex legal issues, particularly when it involves players from multiple jurisdictions, making it imperative to navigate this evolving legal landscape with diligence and expertise. Indian laws on gambling. The Public Gambling Act 1867 is the primary law governing gambling in India. This act prohibits all form of gambling except for certain games of skill that have been specifically exempted. The act does not explicitly mention poker, but it does define gambling as any game in which a person stakes some money or valuable thing on the chance of any future uncertain event happening. This definition has been interpreted by some courts to include poker as it is a game in which players bet on the outcome of their hands. However, other courts have held that poker is a game of skill and is therefore not covered by the Public Gambling Act. These courts have pointed out that poker requires a significant degree of skill and knowledge to play successfully. In addition to the Public Gambling Act, there are numerous number of state-specific laws that regulate gambling. For example, the state of Goa has legalized casinos, while the state of Tamil Nadu has banned all forms of gambling, including poker. The legal status of online gambling in India is somewhat unclear. There are no federal laws that specifically prohibit online gambling, but a few states have enacted their own laws against it. Overall, the legal landscape for gambling in India is complex and varies from state to state. It is important to be aware of the specific laws in your state before engaging in any form of gambling. State laws. Online gambling regulations in India are not uniform across the country. States have the authority to enact their own gambling laws, which has led to a patchwork of regulation that can vary widely. Some states have clear regulation against online gambling. Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Odisha, and Telangana have all enacted laws that specifically prohibit all form of online gambling, including game of skills. Other states have ambiguous legal framework. Gujarat, Haryana, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, and Uttar Pradesh have laws that prohibit certain form of gambling, but it is unclear whether these laws apply to online gambling. For example, the Maharashtra Prevention of Gambling Act 1887 prohibits gambling in common gaming houses. However, it is unclear whether this law applies to online gambling sites, which are not physical location. In the remaining states, there are no clear regulation on online gambling. This lack of uniformity in online gambling regulation can create confusion and uncertainty for online gamblers. It is important to be aware of the specific laws in your state. Before engaging in any form of online gambling, if you live in a state with clear regulation against online gambling, it is best to avoid gambling online altogether. Even if you live in a state with no clear regulation, no on online gambling, it is important to be cautious and choose reputable gambling sites. Skill-based games. Several Indian courts have recognized that poker is a game of skill and strategy and cannot be categorized as a pure game of chance. These court rulings have contributed to the argument that poker should not be considered illegal gambling. In 2013, the Karnataka High Court ruled in the case of Indian Poker Association versus State of Karnataka that poker is a game of skill and that no license is required for conducting a game of skill, including poker, in club premises meant for recreational purposes, as long as they are conducted in accordance with the law enacted by the state. In 2015, the Calcutta High Court ruled that poker is not included within the head of gambling activities under the West Bengal Gambling and Prize Competition Act 1957. In 2016, the Kerala High Court ruled that poker is a game of skill and that the Kerala Gaming Act 1860 does not apply to it. These court rulings have been significant in establishing poker as a game of skill in India. However, it is important to note that legal status of poker varies from state to state. Legal poker platforms. Numerous online poker platforms operate in India, many of which operate within the bounds of the law. These platforms typically adhere to state-specific regulation, offering secure and fair gaming environment for players. While there is no federal law that specifically prohibits online poker in India, some states have enacted their own laws against it. Legal online poker platforms in India typically offer secure and fair gaming environment for players. They use sophisticated security measures to protect players' personal financial information. They also use random number generators to ensure that the outcome of the poker games are fair and unpredictable. Conclusion. The legal status of online poker in India is a complex and nuanced issue that continues to be a subject of interpretation and debate. The key factor contributing to this complexity is the skill based nature of poker itself. Unlike games of pure chance, poker requires a high level of skill, strategy, and decision making, making it distinct from traditional forms of gambling. This distinction has prompted legal authorities to grapple with how to categorize and regulate the game. This patchwork of state law regulation has created uncertainty for both players and operators alike. Players interested in participating in online poker must navigate a complex web of rules and regulation, often requiring them to be well informed about the specific laws in their state of residence. Failure to do so can result in legal consequences, making it crucial for players to prioritize responsible gaming practices and stay within the boundaries of the law. In conclusion, the intricate legal status of online poker in India is a reflection of the ongoing debate surrounding its classification as a game of skill or a form of gambling. As the legal landscape continues to evolve, it is essential for players to stay informed about the regulation in their specific state and adhere to responsible gaming practices. By doing so, players can enjoy online poker responsibly while contributing to a more transparent and legally sound environment. Thank you.